actually not so much these days. Prof and Frenzy actually trading sets, but certainly historically, who's playing in losers finals? That's the real grand finals, because once he gets to the grands, Prof wins, we can go home.
Yeah, half the venue empties out.
There was a
Max is playing Fox. Curious. His Fox is competent. Mr. Clean has been known to. That's the name of his secondaries. Mr. Clean has been known to take. Yeah, I think it's a bit lame having one name for all your secondaries, but there you go.
Absolutely, it is. Also, what about he had a secondary Peach? The Peach is called Mr. Clean.
Yeah, it's kind of sus, right?
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, definitely.
As the kids say. Let's see how it goes. I guess. I think playing an untested Fox secondary versus players of this caliber is bold, to say the least.
They're gonna get the game of piss beat now.
Excuse me?
What?
What?
Interesting with the tags. Ooh, nice rest by GG. And Max gets the edge guard on Frenzy, so we're eating our words. Tag's a bit weird. Lost. Presumably Max probably should have gone Soul.
Yeah, Lost Soul would have been a good one. I think it's their thing they tweet, Lost Then Found.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
I do not follow
any
any
Smash Lost Souls, guys. That would make more sense.
I don't follow anyone from Smash on Twitter because why would I? Because it's just obnoxious. Apart from, of course, my good friend R23 and Meme King at twitter.com/Meme King. Again,
let's try and comment on what we're saying. I feel like we've done fairly good commentary, and now we've kind of given up.
Yeah, I've given up. I think that's pretty accurate.
You've seen Prof, and you've seen the secondary Fox, and you've
actually,
the green team. There's actually looking a bit better than our winner's side, I'd say.
After they got mullered winners final, Alex, I've sort of given up. Yeah, okay, no, you're right. We should give it some respect. So yeah, obviously, red team, the favourites here.
Both hitting each other though.
I sort of expect to see Puff murdering Max already down to one stock on Mr. Clean. Prof killing himself, which was a nice donation. Frenzy's still living.
That's the thing about Prof. He's just so nice as well as being so good.
Yeah. I can't believe they got green team again. Is that maybe Prof needs to step his RPS game? Wow, good coverage by GG though. Picking up the.
Yeah, this isn't too far gone if there's a rest or two in here, but Frenzy, great, really low back air. Max messed that up for GG there, just gave him someone to... Oh, he misses that.
Misses the rest, not looking good. I mean, I think that might be one of those ones where, you never get the chance to up throw rest clean like that because people always DI it.
Yeah, so you're shocked for it. You have a split second of shock where you're like, really?
Yeah, wasn't ready to pull the trigger perhaps. What a recovery from Frenzy.
Yeah, dipped. Well, it looked too low, right?
Too low,
so it was correct. Yeah, he is hitting some angles as well when he's up Bs.
If
you're an aspiring Falco and you want one thing from Frenzy's game to copy, the recovery game is honestly his options from ledge are just absolutely insane.
I feel like they've just ignored. Oh my
wow,
goodness.
That Puff was dead.
They just ignored GG this game. I think
that Puff was literally dead, and it doesn't matter. But yeah, pretty different characters. Stocks are the same. Full stock win for the boys in green.
Do you think Max will stick with the Fox? Well, I question answered.
I think his Sheik was not really offering anything at all in the winner's set, and Fox maybe he can sort of see a path forward, but I don't think this Fox is good enough to hang with these players.
I mean, it's not done worse, has it? I think it's done fine.
No, but I don't think it's tough to say. I don't think it's going to be the difference maker. I think this is an easier team for GG to work with as well because Fox Puff is an easier team to play. But there, like you say they're ignoring GG. There, that whole stock, GG took 10%, Max dead. But percent-wise, it's not looking too bad overall. Great interrupt from Prof again, wow.
And then in fake, it shocks Max in favour of trying to shock GG because they're just hitting Prof away. I mean, the game plan is so obvious and it's executed really well.
Rollout, so we're at that point already. If the players aren't going to take it seriously, why should we? Rollouts.
Yeah, at least the Zelda's staying in the back pocket.
If I see a Zelda game for free, I'm not talking about the game.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's it. Yeah.
We'll come up with something else.
Talk about if Prof looks like any other Muppets. Anyway, So yeah, I mean this is still not too heavy a lead for the red team, but a lead it is, and Prof's not lost his stock yet. There we go. As if by magic, I speak the words, and his stock vanishes. Another great interruption from Prof, just everywhere at the moment. I mean, this is obviously one of the advantages of one of the fastest characters in the game. It's just
Yeah, you can just get across that stage and interrupt anything so quickly. They switched to picking up the combo on GG from Frenzy instead was really good. Like he made it look like he was going to edgeguard Fox and just down edge off and got 40% off it thanks to cross help. Good rest, fairly early.
Evening up the stock count a bit.
Yeah.
Missing the back air.
Oh, bit of miscommunication there.
Oh, Prof might be dead.
Yeah, just a... Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Mr. Yif coming back from the depths of Reno. Just the worst. I hate that guy. I hate that upbeat so much. It goes so far. But these players should know how far it is. And obviously, miracle Prof survived. And he's still living, in fact.
Oh, gets the back air the wrong way. I think even with the stuff that's going right for the green team, like, it just about going wrong as well. Like, GG had an edgeguard set up there, and then they get the reverse
shine.
Wow.
Max just shined the up B. That's hard to do. You need to be invincible, right? You need to catch the frame.
Yeah, you can catch it. Green team looking alright.
But he was like on the stage. He was like under the platform. He shined the up B.
Maybe we'll have a set. Oh, no jump though. This is close. This is the closest they've come across winners and.
Yeah, only one stock deficit. Obviously, the rest is the great equalizer in these situations. Could be.
I think Max's shines as well, right? We've got a couple great down smash to be honest.
Ooh, Prof not sure what to do. Sends up.
I think he was waiting to see if Frenzy won his interaction because if Frenzy won his interaction and could wall out the path,
rest.
Then he could have started just lasering and done a huge amount of damage. This is looking good for green team now.
So red team needs to be so careful. Like Frenzy
needs to play the back here, but great reactionary up smash.
Rest?
What are you doing? How are you missing those? GG. Prof now back with a second life, and Prof dialed it. I expect that Max should have got that reaction there. Like there was no way Prof was rolling to the right.
The Prof can win this. This is hard, obviously, especially against two players of GG and Max's caliber. But Puff is away. Maybe Prof's a Fox to expert. Maybe he can catch Max off. Surely this is going to be it. Good recovery.
Yeah, he needs one big hit on GG, and I think he will probably beat Max in the 1v1.
Let's dash it on point.
Great bit of shielding from Max there. They got a game off them with the Fox.
Sure.
Wow.
I mean, the rest making the difference there. We're seeing GG finally dialing in, maybe a little bit too late.
Yeah.
But hopefully they can continue this.
Cool. I would like to see a good set. I was worried that this was going to end up the same as
winners
side, but yeah, that was really good from Max and GG. Hopefully now we'll see less rollouts and stuff. Now that GG maybe believes a bit that they can actually a bit of belief from these two they can do it, or will we see red team go? Okay, now let's really focus on them and start getting GG pop it off though. Fantastic rest on reaction.
Where's the starting to believe from? That's like a film, right? I can't remember.
I don't know. It's just a trope, isn't it?
Oh, it's the Matrix. Morpheus says it, right?
It's from Mr. Baseball with Tom Selleck.
No. Don't give me that.
What? You've seen Mr. Baseball, right?
Of course not. Nobody's.
You're an idiot.
Tom Selleck's in there, so it must be good.
Yeah, it's alright.
Magnum PI, mate.
It's kind of like Lost in Translation, but with baseball and Tom Selleck instead.
I don't think I know anything about baseball.
Wow, it's a good time to learn. Speaking of time to learn.
Is it? Anyway, yeah, so looking, again, a slight lead for the red team, but obviously we saw the rest.
Yeah, GG is starting to hit him.
Right now, if GG hits every rest they've gone for, then I think green team would probably...
That last game would have been close if GG had hit every rest they've gone for.
Yeah, maybe even comfortably in the green team's favour, but...
Good dash attack up smash.
Not one of the Yif man's auto combos, dash attack up smash, very upsetting. Oh, and that should be a dead Puff? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And definitely I think the difference maker when it comes down to it between these teams is the kill efficiency. There's a grab. Ooh, is Prof going to try and shine GG? No, just focusing on Max.
Yeah, I think he could have maybe got a bit more damage up there, but he did okay. He got 40-ish%.
No, the rest.
Good from GG, kind of mid%, but still worth it.
And the game's pretty even now. I mean, there's a slight percentage lead for the red
GG
team.
tries to up tilt an Invincible Fox. Very optimistic.
Sometimes it feels like the Fox is always invincible.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, that's true. Ain't that always the way? Why do we play this game? I want to play SpongeBob instead.
I think doubles in that game would be even worse than in this
Oh
one.
god, yeah, get me out. Absolute fever dream of spinning Nigel Thornberrys cascading across the screen. Anyway, they killed Puff again whilst we were nattering on, and Max is a pretty high percent here, so great dash chance though, catches that Prof, but ultimately one strong back air for me, the character.
Yeah, Frenzy, I think he's cleaned that up there, just needs to grab the edge. GG can maybe interrupt, but not so much.
Ooh, gets a grab on the
this game's, I think this game's gone, but maybe on the, wow, okay.
Disrespect.
Disrespect Singh. Oh my god, Prof. Prof steals the kill.
Throwing the stocks away.
So BM.
Frenzy looking like Miss Piggy out there because he's tossing fools. And also because he sat next to Kermit.
What?
Tossing fools, you know? Like throwing them.
Is that what Miss Piggy does?
She like whacks people, yeah. She's violent. She's a domestic abuser.
Is Miss Piggy, does she abuse Kermit?
Yeah, man. She gives him the hands.
Oh, right. Speaking of giving him the hands,
Rest! Double rest! And Puff...
Somehow
Prof
rested his teammate in there. I thought that was a really good rest, but the hitbox stayed out for longer.
Yeah, the hitbox stayed out, and then Prof lives and Max dies.
Oh, some great lasers, but GG doesn't give a shit about them, gets involved anyway. Okay, GG desperately trying to find his rest on Frenzy, but
I think GG's
Max
worked out that they need the rest, right? Like, the rest needs
yeah,
to
they are fishing for them a little bit more now.
And that
which
might
is
be
good.
That might help be the logic behind the FD pick as well, maybe looking to...
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get rest when they're...
Grab release. Oh, baby. That's some brawl shit. That's what we want to see.
That's what you want to see.
I love grab release. It's so funny.
Yeah, as much as Brawl is a garbage game, at least it has some fun stuff in there, you know.
I, for a while, was thinking about playing Sheik versus Captain Falcon just so I could try and grab Falcon at the ledge and get grab release and drop down forward air. That's all I wanted to do.
Max is just
Yeah.
error after error at the edge here. Prof is trolling now. Down. Oh my god.
Oh, the Swanton
Professor
from the top
Pro.
row. Looking like the best player on the screen again.
Yeah, there's now looking
it's
like
so rough for Green Team.
Red Team are not entertaining. They've dropped a single game and now they are not entertaining the idea of even dropping another one.
I don't think FD was the pick. It's just so easy for the Spaceys to full hop around. And when obviously Max's Foxes, as we can see, perfectly competent, just not up to the level of the
Not
other.
on the level. Or can Prof save Frenzy here? No.
He was waiting to see if he could. That was
Yeah, that was a good stall. That's what people should
dead.
do. Like, try and do like a confirmation on the save because it's not always going to be there, and you might not be as aware of your teammates' resources as they are. What the hell was that rest attempt? Oh, this is done, isn't it?
Yeah.
GG, well done, Professor Pro and Frenzy. Wow, what a way to end it.
GG's everyone.
Good stuff for GG and Max for taking the game.
Yeah, I think that's
Nice
a few.
to see Prof and Frenzy not be